Good day, dear sir. Happy to see you again in such fine health. How can I be of service?
What do you know about the ruins found to the northwest of here?
The site that the natives call Didakidnadagace. I had countless questions about the place when our explorers and scouts first brought back sketches. Intrigued, I went there. I noted the architecture and their decorations. It is certain that they bear a striking resemblance with continental constructions, but they are more ancient. Too old to have been recently built by the Bridge Alliance settlers when they first set foot on the island. I even questioned the natives, but they only spoke of a people of the sea. My first thoughts went to the Nauts, but they're not known for building large towns, less so cities. There are other ruins on a cliff to the east of here. Perhaps they hide the key to this mystery. I hoped to organize an expedition, but the region is dangerous and hard of access. We explored mines at the bottom of the cliff, but we were not able to find an access to the plateau. If the mystery of these ruins intrigues you as much as me, it is in that direction that you should begin to look for answers. Can I help you with any other matter?
My lady, I have to go. Goodbye.
Good day. What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed, and we have better things to do. The iron ore, it doesn't come out of the ground by itself. Do you need anything else?
What can you tell me about the ruins on the plateau?
You aren't the first to ask me about them, but the answer is still the same. I've nothing to tell you. Not that I wouldn't want to, but I've never been there. There must have been a path once upon a time, but it's no longer there. Maybe it collapsed. Some say that you have to pass through the mines to get there. A few of the tunnels do climb. It's certainly possible, I would say. But those tunnels are all closed. And the iron ore. Do you need anything else?
Talk to me about the mines.
It wasn't us that first dug them out. They're really old. Centuries old. But those tunnels are full of riches. It takes little effort to unearth the minerals that we want. What more could we ask for? Seeing as how there aren't that many of us, if we were pressed to mine all the tunnels, we'd be too few. But the time will come, when folks hear about what we're pulling from these rocks. We won't be alone for much longer.
This seal. I know the insignia, even if it has become more detailed in recent decades. It's hard to believe my eyes.
What you're seeing doesn't seem to please you.
This is the ancient coat of arms of Serene. It's a congregation seal. No, let's continue to dig. I need to know more. I need to understand.
Old and almost illegible journal. Sorry, my throat's really dry. Our positions on the island is becoming impossible to hold. Despite our best efforts and the many battles we have won, we're losing more and more ground. These savages are formidable opponents. The roots seem to obey them, and they are helped by gigantic creatures, the likes of which we have never seen before. The creatures are approaching, and we are incapable of facing them. The lords are already preparing to board the ships that the Nauts had stationed near our position. As I expected, they said there would not be enough room for everyone. We're going to die here, stomped by some giant, raging monsters. Cursed be the princes and their ambition.
This journal confirms what we suspected. A continental nation had once attempted to colonize the island with the help of the Nauts, and they were repulsed. From what I was able to decipher, few of them actually managed to escape. The major part of the journal has faded, and I'm not able to decipher the name of the author. I don't think we'll learn anything else here. No possible doubt remains. All the clues point in the same direction. The people from the sea who built these ruins and confronted the natives, they were us.
My son, This information, even if it does explain a great deal, should be shared with prudence. The natives will not find it a good sign their legendary foes have returned. As for the other nations...
Goes to show that times change. To think that you were once conquerors. You're gonna have to pay me more for protection. If it comes out, there will be those who see red.
This must be the reason they kept us in the dark. Constantine is going to be furious when he learns this.
Cousin! You have returned! How did things go?
Oh, you don't look well. What's happened here?
Nothing. Nothing terribly bad, in any case. I must have eaten something that's having trouble going through me.
Seems to me that this illness has been lingering too long. Who prepares your meals? Are they safe?
No one is poisoning me, dear cousin. We are far from court and their customs. It's nothing. Take my word for it. Now then, what do you have to tell me?
We had a talk with Lady Morange and we explored the ruins that she suggested we visit. All our findings point to one conclusion. Those ruins were originally built by the Congregation of Merchants.
The congregation? Us? But Father never once even hinted. Once again, he must have deemed me unworthy to know the secret. How he must despise me.
Constantine.
We need to learn more. I want to understand. I need to know everything my father has kept from me. This question also concerns you. You look too much like a native for that to be a coincidence. Since we cannot bombard my father with questions, others here must give us the answers we require. The congregation, even in the past, could not have made it to this island without help. We are pitiful sailors.
You're thinking of us. But I assure you that I know nothing of this story.
You are perhaps simply not aware, but your admiral stationed at the captainry surely is. Go and find her, cousin. Try to learn the final chapter of this story.
Very well.
Anything else?
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
All right, let's see. Where did we leave off yesterday? We went to that ancient ruins. We found out that the merchant congregation, the congregation of merchant, were the people who first tried to colonize and conquer this land way back when. Like all the ancient ruins we're seeing around of like more modernized buildings was from the merchant congregation. So we found that out. We're trying to keep it under wraps. Everyone's in agreement to keep it under wraps to essentially not cause us a panic, to not give the Bridge Alliance or Teleme a reason to try to fight us. So that's a thing. And yeah, let's keep it going. The Prince's Secret talked to Admiral Cabral about the ruins. We can talk to them about the ruins. We don't really have any side quests. We have these missions, but I really don't care about those at the moment. So let's go talk to Admiral Cabral, because the notes that we found mentioned the knots as well. How the knots had the ships ready for them to leave, but not everyone was going to be able to leave. Yada, yada, yada. So someone from the knots may have information on this. So let's go and hit them up. Or say square. Oh, didn't see that man there. Oops, sorry, didn't see you there.
Come closer, good people.
Hope everyone's doing well, though. Hope everyone's having a good day. Another beautiful PA day here. It's spring. It's cold in the morning. It's warm in the afternoon. It's like an actual spring rather than... Normally we've gone from winter straight to like summertime, but we're actually having a proper spring right now, and I love it. I love it. Admiral.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've explored many ruins on this island, ruins that after careful scrutiny were built by the congregation. In one of them we found a journal that made reference to your guild. This document, as are the buildings, date much further back than the arrival of the Bridge Alliance a decade ago. These discoveries raise a good many questions, questions that my cousin would like you to answer.
I understand. All the same, we are in a difficult situation. We are bound by the Pact. I could eventually overlook these engagements if you would perform a service. Commander Fernando, who holds the port of San Mateus, has problems with certain members of Teleme. But your friend here could without a doubt tell you more.
I believe I see what the Admiral is speaking about. Or rather, who. A few of our zealous brothers are overcome by their faith. You already witnessed it for yourself at San Mateus. They look with a wary eye at all those who do not swear faith to Teleme, and refuse to express their faith openly. It is possible they have decided to target the Nords. We will need to speak with those on Teleme lands. And of course, seek out the Bishop Domitius.
Solve these problems, and I will reconsider the validity of the Pact. I will answer your questions. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
Let's head on out to San Mateus. They have a really nice looking dock out there, so this shouldn't be a terrible trip for us. San Mateus is this way. Question Commander Fernando about the problem with Teleme. Question Bishop Domitius at San Mateus. These are our two objectives. We will get them done. Can I upgrade? Hold. I have holes in my gloves and my chest piece with non-epic patches. Can I get these upgraded? Do I have the materials? I do. Needed for thieves. I can do one. We'll just finish the chest piece off. Nice. Alright, we get a little bit more fury regeneration. I shouldn't say regeneration. Fury generation. When we hit things, we generate more fury. How am I on my elemental traps at 3, 4, 6, 9? Let's see if we can make any, nope, that's not the right one. Alchemist outfit. If we can make any bombs. Eight of those. Seven of those. Sick. All right, cool. We are in a good spot. We're fully, not fully loaded, but we're loaded up a little bit more on our things. Good, good, good. All right. I'm gonna keep this guy with us. I'm gonna keep Petrus with us. He seems like a G. He does good work. And in this city, I feel like having Ciora will maybe be an issue. I feel like having her would be an issue. Let's question the bishop first. It's a little bit closer. Bishop Domitius. Is this guy still strung up? Oh my god, they're just keeping it strung up now. What if it's just sleeping? That was a bigger one too. I want to fight one that size. You know? It seemed like a bigger one. I want to fight one of those dudes of that size. Oh, there's a side quest up here. Mother Cornelius. Alright, alright, alright. Look, they're right beside each other. Oh, it's this bishop dude.
Ah, Your Excellency. The Enlightened must have sent you. I would like to ask a favor of you.
I'm listening.
As you may be aware, we suspected this island might be the one St. Lucius wrote about.
Did you?
We did, but let me explain. This island was where Saint Matthias lived at the end of his life, and where he founded a perfect community. Some time ago, we created a village which we called Eden, following his example. We chose this place as it seemed to be the closest to the one described in the Holy Scriptures. It is a home to a community of converted islanders, accompanied and guided in their budding faith by our theologians. As you can imagine, it is of the utmost importance to us. All the more so because we discovered some tablets there, which were engraved by our founder.
An extraordinary discovery that confirms your suspicions.
I see you understand. Alas, these tablets were stolen, probably by the islanders who still reject our influence. I know that you are generally well accepted by the natives. That is why I was hoping that you could help us to retrieve what belongs to us.
I suppose I could go to Eden and try and retrieve them.
Marvelous. The leader of the community, Father Justinius, will be able to answer your questions. May the Enlightened assist you in this holy quest, Your Excellency.
Father Justinus, okay. Bishop Demetrius.
What do you want from me, my son?
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the congregation.
Ah. The congregation still has the uncanny gift of surprising us. I am Bishop Domitius. I represent the Ordo Luminous on the island. What can I do for you?
I believe you have a few problems with the Nauts who reside in the port.
We have problems with all matter of heretics, my son. And of course the pagan Nauts would be among them. They are very secretive, and have all sorts of strange rituals that they keep to themselves under cloak of mystery. The sorcery they employ to guide their ships is drawn from nature, just like the sorcery used by the natives. And to top it all off, and this is where it stings, we suspect them to be at the origin of the Malachor.
Whatever do you mean? How?
Have you ever once crossed paths with a Naut suffering from the Blood Plague? Why are they spared? The only logical reason is that they are at its origin, calling upon various cursed rituals. It's as simple as day. I am certain that we will find clues of their rituals and their pagan idols in their stockhouses in the port.
Very well. Let's just agree that these rumors need to be verified.
Anything else?
This man's coming out swinging with accusations. Swinging hard with some accusations. What up, Val? How you doing, man? This man believes the Nauts are the source of the Malachor. That's a big accusation right there. Why would they care about what people from the land have? Well, they just want to be on the sea. They just want to be on the sea. What's a Malachor? The Malachor is the plague that's going around. That's the plague that's going around. Back on the mainland. Yeah. And this guy just straight up accused the Nauts of being the source of it. That's strong accusations. Wow! Oh, wait, yeah. No, you're right. My mom did have it. In the game. In game, my mom had it. I thought you were saying something else. Just getting a little... I was ready to swing hands here. Nah, we're good. Vel, have you ever played the Yakuza games? I found out I have a Yakuza game in my Steam library, and it's also on Game Pass. And I've heard nothing but good things about them. I just don't know where to start with the Yakuza series. I think it might be something we play sometime. We need a sailor coat on, just to be safe. Fernando.
Hello, sir. You are from the congregation, are you not?
Indeed. De Sardet. Your admiral has sent me here.
Pleasure. You may call me Fernando. I am the port commander here. What might I do for you?
Why do you say that, Vel? They're probably the third person to say that one. And someone else said, like a dragon. So, I just, it's like, it's a confusing thing to get into, I feel.
Your admiral informed me that you've been having problems with a few citizens of Teleme. What more can you tell me?
Problems, huh? We're up to our necks and sinking with problems. Yeah, I even received threats to my own person. One of those high and mighty long robes dared walk upon my docks with talk of burning me at the stake. Burning me? Then two of my men up and disappeared. And I do not believe in coincidence. I wanted to ask for help from the Mother Cardinal, but she did not answer my requests for an audience. The games of politics are not my forte, and investigations even less so. Find my men. I implore you. More questions?
I am. How you doing today? I'm doing well myself. By the way, it's going good. Zero through a specific game goes through a specific character story. Okay, so like it's not like Final Fantasy or the Tales of games where like each one's its own standalone thing. They're actually like in a series of games. Got it. Oh, just got back from the dentist. Everything okay at the dentist?
I met the representative of the Ordo Luminis, and he spoke of his fears concerning the Nauts.
That hardly surprises me. That man is full of pride and arrogance, and sees evil wherever he gazes.
And that bishop is not made of milk and kindness, but his questions are intriguing. He suspects you to be somehow responsible for the Malachor because you never fall prey to it.
Responsible for the Malachor? And how?
Through your magic. Some sort of ritual. Do you use a magic very similar to that of the natives?
I have nothing more to say about it. Those are merely the fantasies of a lunatic. More questions?
Thanks. I've got everything I need. The commander will probably not tell us anything more about the North's secrets, but the documents at the Harbor Master's office may teach us something new, if we can stay discreet.
You know, that means light goes off. What was I gonna say? As long as nothing was a surprise going into the dentist, then I guess that's okay. I just particularly do not like the dentist because I'm a giant baby. I'm a giant baby, so I don't like the dentist. You were told you don't have any wisdom teeth, but you do? It could be that they're not, like, in a spot to operate on. Honestly, point someone out to me that likes going to the dentist, and I will put them in a Arkham Asylum personally. Is pretty much where that will go. Your old dentist is just stupid. I mean, that's That's fair. What up, crew? Just a friendly old knot rolling through. Just me and my knot brethren. And one guy from Taleme. We're fine. Don't worry about us. One of my wisdom teeth grew in sideways. If that makes any sense. So that's fun. Boo-doo boop boop. Calm down here, T-Mobile. Let me make sure this is muted. Alright. Orders from the harbor office to the attention of the knots in charge of guarding the warehouses. It is crucial that the number of guards patrolling the most sensitive warehouses be doubled. Inquisitors in disguise were spotted in the area. They must be attempting to get inside. So exercise caution and make sure not to let anyone inside these warehouses. Only the knots are allowed inside. Our secret must be protected at all costs.
This note speaks of a secret hangar. We should investigate, even though it's sure to be well guarded. That way we'll know exactly what the Nauts are hiding from us.
Well, as long as everything works out in the end, and as much as I am a baby and a wimp about going to the dentist, always go to the dentist. Go for your annual checkups, go for your annual cleanings, go for all that bullshit, because if not, you have lots of issues that you deal with later on in the future. Alright, we have to find a warehouse. One like shattered and grew all weird. Ew. That's terrifying. I had one literally growing sideways, and it's just like, it's still there. They haven't taken it out because it hasn't gone to a spot where like it's affecting anything, and or is in a spot to be properly operated on to take out. Also, dental insurance, I don't have that, so that's a thing. And just lots of different things. Investigate the missing knots. Warehouse thief, find and enter the knot hangar. Okay.
Good day. I'm looking for several sailors. Some Nauts that disappeared a few days ago.
Sorry, that doesn't ring any bells. But I did hear talk like everyone else on the port, but that's all. You should ask the Mage Inquisitors who have taken up lodgings here of late. They must have certainly seen something. We see them everywhere, and they spend their time spying on all that moves, especially eyeing all that the Knots are up to.
And what do these Mage Inquisitors look like?
They wear a very peculiar symbol.
We cannot question all the Inquisitors roaming around the island. Especially considering what we've learned from Domitius. They must be doing everything in their power to discover the Nauts' secrets.
Alright, well, time to wipe them out, right? That's what that means? Well, I hope everything works out for you, Em. I hope everything goes smooth with anything that has to happen. Invisalign, I've heard great things about Invisalign, by the way. You brought that up. I haven't heard a bad thing about Invisalign, to be quite honest. So that's a good thing.
Good day. I'm looking for two men, Nauts, that went missing a few days ago. Do you know anything about them?
Why? As a matter of fact, I do. 3 or 4 days ago, I was at the tavern having a conversation with a sailor. A nice fellow. He was telling these stories. He was drinking hard. He went outside for a moment to... You can imagine.
Pee?
And well, he never came back. He wasn't that drunk to have passed out. If it were that, we would have found him. No. Something happened to him. That's a fact. But I would be at a loss to tell you what.
If one of the sailors disappeared as he came out of the tavern, that is where we should go. If we find Inquisitors there, they'll certainly know more than the ones we see here.
Oh man. There's like we got like 2 objectives going on at the same time with this quest. I like it. We gotta figure out these knot secrets, and we gotta figure out what happened to these sailors. You said with your Twitch Prime? When did you do that? Or are you talking about the, oh. You did it the other day. You're talking about the, the stream element thing. Never mind. I tend to ignore my own stream element messages. Is that bad? I don't read them anymore. I should probably make sure they're all up to date. Should probably make sure they're all up to date sometime. I know I have a bunch. I need to clear out the old ones from sponsorship stuff. I need to do sometime. Pardon me, excuse me, we gotta work our way through here. Lots of chests to loot. Anything good? No. Lame. I mean, look at my gear. I need a legend. Oh wait, I have this on for a reason, but I have this. But I have this on so I can blend in. Sneak around almost. We got this yesterday, the Light Flamberg. Happy about that. Major's Gauntlets. Happy about those. We're getting geared up. I need a good gun. That's what I need. Will these guys let me through here? They're gonna be worst guards in existence. I just blend right in. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'm just inspecting these crates for their supplies. Don't mind me, just a simple inspection. Yoink. Yo. Petrus, can you use this? You do. Yo, his damage just went up by a lot. Let's go. I just need Kurt to be able to like wield something big. You know. Search the knot hanger. Admiral's notes. Please have the dolphin cry of the trident repaired as quickly as possible. Also make sure to replace the barometer. The one on board is not as precise as it should be. The crew is not able to steer clear of the storm in time, which costs us a sail. And be discreet. The Inquisitors are watching us. Admiral Cabral. What's a dolphin note? Is this a dolphin note?
I've already seen this type of engine in my uncle's court. It's used to spy upon the stars. Nothing magic nor impure therein. They're nothing but measuring instruments.
Oh, it's a telescope. The telescope and navigational device.
These machines are extremely complex. I've never seen anything like this. Oh. This one looks like it has a shouting dolphin etched into its side.
Ooh. What's that do? Val, you're smart. What's this do?
And that? It looks like a thermometer. And this other machine, does it really predict the weather? These instruments are incredible and I would be hard-pressed to use them. But I certainly see nothing magic in here. Nor anything diabolical. For as long as they work and are really used, these instruments seem to be the product of science. And I've definitely found nothing related to the Malachor, nor a secret sect or cult. This Domitius has let his imagination and the taste of Naught's secrets get the best of him.
All right, let's go investigate the missing knots then. It's an astrolabe.
The
I knew
Ordo
you were
Luminous
smart.
was completely wrong. We must find these missing Naughts.
I knew you were smart. Don't let anyone tell you different. All right, man. Don't let anyone tell you different. You're pretty smart. Those rumors I heard, completely unfound. Man, this warehouse sucks. There's nothing in this one. Alright. What do you mean? They're not rumors. 100% true facts that I heard these rumors. Just like the internet has 100% true facts on that. Oh, could I have just jumped down right? Wait, this is a different spot. Never mind. Different spot. Excuse me. We're looting, we're looting, we're looting, we're looting. Yo, I don't know if you were here for my theory earlier, Vel. I don't think you were yet. But you know how Desarde keeps mentioning how Constantine is looking sicker and stuff every time we meet up with him. Maybe he thought his stuff was poisoned. My guess and my thing is that I think he's got the Malachor. I think that's gonna be like a plot twist they drop on us saying, "Oh my God, he's got the Malachor." That's my guess right now. And then we're gonna be even more pushed to find the cure to help save our cousin. So all knots cause the Malachor. I mean, we didn't find any evidence of that, you know? It's the, you know, Ptolemy bishops making that crap up. At least it seems so. And they've been stealing sailors. They've been like kidnapping them and doing God knows what to them. So we gotta go save these sailors. At the bar. Nothing good comes from a tavern, you know? Nothing but dead people and broken promises.
Come closer. Don't hesitate. All of our products are a blessing from the enlightened.
I doubt that. Alright, this is not. How the heck do I get here? I was on the right path before.
We're approaching the tavern.
If we're discreet, we should be able to eavesdrop on a conversation.
Well, yeah, we gotta be discreet. Act natural. Okay. I guess we'll just walk up there. Try to eavesdrop.
You again. Why am I not surprised to see you implicated in this story of surveillance?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A witness told me that you and others of your order seemed to be spying on all comings and goings in the port. 2 Nauts were captured not long ago. You had to have seen something.
You are mistaken, my son. You've been misinformed.
You do know that lying is forbidden in the sacred texts. Lies from someone as pious as yourself.
Petrus. All politics. Why am I not surprised to see you playing the lawyer to infidels?
Remember your manners, Aloysius, and tell us politely what this is about. The Mother Cardinal will be most saddened to hear that you have shown aggression to an emissary, and you know she'll listen to me.
I do not appreciate this attempted intimidation. But very well. Since you insist, these Nauts were arrested. We were forced to interrogate them to bring to light their pagan rituals.
It wasn't a sanctioned arrest, was it?
No. The Mother Cardinal is not aware. Not yet. But as soon as we have succeeded in making them talk and they have confessed their heresy, she...
Of course. Where did you take them?
The Coin Guard has lent us their jails and some men. We do not normally like to call upon the services of these brutes, but we have need of their skills and discretion.
These Inquisitors really don't realize the consequences of their actions. We will have to proceed with caution.
Free the captive Nauts. Another dirty sect of the Coin Guard. Actually, no, they're just following. They're just helping out. They don't know what's really going on. What do you mean walk like a goblin? We're walking sneaky like. We don't look like Gollum. Apparently that Gollum game's coming out later this year too. From Lord of the Rings or whatever. He's not really a goblin though, is he? I don't know. I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan, so I probably won't be playing it. What's a tavern? He's kind of like a goblin, though. He's a hobbit? Today I learned. Wait, is this just a Coin Guard uniform then? Wait a second. How'd I get over there? See, I don't know the lore of Lord of the Rings stuff.
A feast for the eyes, ladies and gentlemen, and it's free. Come and see me as soon as you have made your choice. You won't be disappointed. Of that I can assure you. Come on.
What the fuck? Was he saying I was free? I'm so confused. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's blocked.
It's blocked. We're in the tavern. We need to go to... Wait a second. How the fudge? We need to go to the Coin Guard barracks. It's this way. Okay. I got lost there for a second. I read The Hobbit once in 6th grade. Obviously, I didn't retain shit from it because it was too big of a read for me at a 6th grade reading level, you know?
Greetings. Quartermaster Herbert. I'm in charge of these barracks. And you are?
Desade, legate of the congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. And what can I do for you?
That will be all, Quartermaster. Thank you.
I love it. When there's no actual conversation to be had, that'll be all. And we leave. I liked reading in elementary school. That one was just a little bit above the reading comprehension level. That one being The Hobbit. I got burnt out on reading though. After elementary school, we had what was called Accelerated Reader. It was a program where if you read a book and took a quiz, you got points. At the end of the year, you could spend those points on prizes. So I read like a fiend to get the sick prizes, and then...
Halt!
Well,
you have no authority to go any further.
Do not forget that there is only one song that can make us change our minds, Greenblood.
Played with golden notes.
You said it. Or songs of steel. They also open doors.
And if I gave you this, so that you might go and have a little fun?
In that case, I could certainly look the other way for a while. But be discreet.
Well, what about one of these?
Thank you. Thank you for getting us out of there.
Those Inquisitors are completely mad. They tortured us. They wanted us to admit to all manner of horrors. Stories of some demonic cult and curses of Malachor. I was of the firm belief that they were going to kill us. But you must make haste. They are planning some sort of wickedness.
They spoke of a great purification. And after that, they did this to us. It doesn't bode well. Not at all. I heard them talking about their headquarters near the palace. Maybe you'll learn something there of interest. Thank you again for freeing us. We'll be able to make it back to port on our own.
We need to discover what is behind this talk of purification before they can execute their plan.
Jesus Christ,
Taking into consideration what we learned in the warehouse, it will not be difficult to convince the Mother Cardinal to intervene.
What was I gonna say? Oh, the only book series I've really enjoyed reading since elementary school have been the Harry Potter books, but this is back before we knew J.K. Rowling was a twat, a terrible, terrible person, and the Witcher series, obviously. But those are the only other books I read for fun. You know, I read books in high school that were needed to be read, but as far as books for fun, well, the Witcher series and yeah, but you know, some people got shitty ideals, morals, beliefs that they try to push on others, so it's like it taints those experiences. Let's put it that way. Like, I would love to play Hogwarts Legacy. I would have loved to play that on release and all that stuff, but all of it's just tainted because of how much of a twat she was. What up, Mickey? I should say was. She still is a twat. And it put a stain on that game, even though she has no, like, actual correlation to the game. It's only, you know, the universe she created, that's all. Search the area to find proof against the Ordo Luminous. Let's check this office. Had evidence last time. Damn, no evidence in here. Okay. How you doing, Mickey? I mean, this torture chamber should be enough, right? No, we need evidence, I guess. Hard evidence. Hey, well, here I am playing the game, and it's a pretty chill stream, as you know. Kinda checks off all the boxes for you, huh? Oh, no! I was not ready for combat. What the hell? I was not ready for combat. I was not ready for combat. I thought we were safe. There's been no one in this building the 12 other times we've come through here. Maybe we can sneak past them. If I wear a priest robe, maybe they won't attack. Skill issue, I panicked hard. I'm not gonna lie, I did panic really hard. Alright, nope, they're gonna attack either way. See, not a skill issue. You see how much? You see how quickly I kicked their asses that time around? Definitely not a skill issue. Man, they're freaking dead. I got bombs. My big bomb just does a lot of damage. Alright, potions. Am I down to one major health potion? I am. That's an issue. I gotta make more of those. It's literally the same ingredients as regular health potions. Oh, here we go. This is the other torture room I was thinking about. Message from the Inquisitor Bishop Domitius. The purification of the knots will begin as soon as those we have in our jails will have confessed. We will have enough proof then to convince the Mother Cardinal to let us act. It is high time we eliminated these heretics who have been allowed to circulate our cities freely. Until then, stay discreet. We would be in a delicate situation if our plan were to be revealed too early.
We must meet with the Mother Cardinal urgently.
Ooh.
Only she can put an end to this madness.
I like this. It's got a lot of little political... not little. It's all politics, is what this game is. It is all politics. I like it. A lot of espionage, a lot of, you know, backdoor deals, a lot of conspiracies to do different things behind the big people's backs. I like it. It's doing stuff most RPGs don't. And it lacks in what most RPGs do. But it's been a fun experience so far. I recommend it when it goes on sale. And its sequel comes out later this year at some point. Hopefully its sequel does not come out around the end of August or the beginning of September. Because we got Baldur's Gate 3 coming out on August 31st, and then Starfield coming out on August 8th. Or not August 8th, September 8th. Which is really shitty for RPG fans, but also, like, Starfield won't be ready to play for another month and a half after that when the modders actually get out a stability patch.
Yes? I would like to have an audience with the Mother Cardinal to discuss the discoveries made during our investigation.
What is this about, Domitius?
Well, I don't rightly know.
You see, Eminence, Bishop Domitius has brought to my ears his order's accusations concerning the Nauts. According to him, they practice a religion close to those of the natives and use a nature-drawn magic. They would also be implicated, therefore, in the appearance of the Malachor.
That is an extremely serious accusation.
Effectively, considering the accusation is founded on no proof other than the Nauts' tradition of secrecy. But these suspicions have pushed the Order to extreme actions, risking the fragile peace of the island. The Ordo Luminis captured several Nauts, locked them in jails rented to them by the Coin Guard. They were tortured with the singular goal of forcing them to admit heresy. They obtained nothing. If I had not intervened, these men would be dead.
Is this true, Domitius?
Some of our brothers undoubtedly misinterpreted the evil. I would have never allowed such a plan.
These Nauts are now united with their captain, and I am certain they would be most eager to bear testimony. Following up on the accusations of Bishop Domitius, I wanted to verify for myself what this was all about. I went to take a look at their storerooms and saw what they contained. There were neither idols nor objects of any ritual, nor even anything magical, and absolutely nothing that could be attributed to the origin of the Malachor. I found nothing but measuring instruments and diverse navigational machines. I caught wind of a ridiculous scheme planned for the port by the Ordo Luminis, and I wanted to clear it up. I was able to get my hand on documents that effectively detailed an attack, a great purification. They were signed by you, Father, and included a contract where you enlisted the assistance of the Coin Guard to attack every Naut building and make prisoner of every one of their men that could be taken alive.
Domitius, how could you? Whatever did you want to accomplish?
The Nauts are not believers. We should not be dependent on heretics.
Have you gone completely mad, Domitius? We are on an island. How could we not be dependent on the Nauts? I want them arrested. Him and every member of his order. I will decide at a later time their fate. I thank you for bringing this business to my attention. Going after the Nauts. What madness. Without you, this city would now be drowning in chaos. Carry my best wishes to your cousin. His desire to maintain the peace on the island honors his house's reputation.
I will tell him, Your Eminence. Until we meet again.
Damn. He looks pretty calm for someone who was just arrested, though. That bishop dude. Alright, let's go tell the Admiral what we did. We stopped a bloodbath. Dude, where did they get all this marble from? These embassy? Are these embassies? I'm gonna call them embassies. Places where the important people live? Palaces, I guess? Governor's palace? They're fancy as shit. Dude, if he kills the mother lady, dude, there's so much going on. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a plot to do that too. I would not be surprised if he went to do that too. You know, with all the conspiracies and different plans going on. I'm carrying too much weight to sprint. When did that happen? This game just called me fat.
Don't hesitate. All of our products are Don't hesitate to have a rummage around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I need you to buy some things for me. Okay, thanks. Get that out of here. I don't think I need an old leather coat. I'm gonna keep it real. Don't think I need that. Alright, we're no longer overweight. Let's go.
Goodbye. May the enlightened...
Goodbye. I only carry the different chest armors around just because they help me blend in with different areas. I got one for Taleme, I got one for the Bridge Alliance, I got one for the knots. Need to be able to blend in, you know? Just in case things go down. Travel. Back to Snoo Serene. To the port quarter. Excuse me, pardon me. What do you got for sale, sir? Anything fun? A steel dagger? Okay. Oh. I need more accuracy level. To wield some of these bad boys. Just a cool looking pistol. Alright. Goals. Wow, you're right. I do need more accuracy just in general. What's up, Admiral?
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I've settled the problem in San Mateos. Several of your men were imprisoned by the Ordo Luminous. The misguided brothers planned to attack the port. I had them arrested. They should no longer be a threat to you. The Order thought you to be heretics because of your tradition of secrecy.
The secrets. They often cut both ways. Therefore, I'm going to reveal to you another. We discovered this island nearly 2 centuries ago. A few decades later, we sold the discovery to your nation of merchants. Then, our closest allies. We transported some lords, men, and merchandise. They began to colonize the island. The lords revealed themselves to possess a tyrannical nature and began to exploit the lands with a deadly passion. Their actions provoked a revolt of the natives, but also the very workers and craftsmen they had brought with them. The magic of the natives of Tir-Fredee was awoken. Beasts came out of the woods and destroyed the new cities. Only a handful of lords and armed men were able to make it back to our ships. The losses were enormous. The humiliation, devastating. Your princes paid us well to keep their secret. They continued to make the occasional expedition. You are, in fact, a product of one of them.
What are you saying?
You must have had your doubts. You are the child of a native. You were born on one of our ships.
The child of an islander? But I know who my mother is, and...
I understand how difficult this is to hear. And I wouldn't know why your family has kept this from you all this time. In the end, we decided to sell the secret location of the island to other nations. The congregation, in spite of its fears, could not keep away. And here you are again. I am sorry for the shock I have caused you. You asked me for the truth, and now you have it. Anything else?
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. I can't believe it. That for all this time, I've been fed lies. Did Constantine know? I must go and see him.
My child, I understand that this revelation is upsetting. I wish I had the right words to comfort you. In any case, you do not have to be ashamed of your ancestry. This island is at the very core of all our fates.
Go talk to Constantine. Hey, rumor confirmed we are part of this island, I guess. So that's fun. I will do side quests in a little bit. Let's go talk with Constantine.
You'll find all you need.
Zoom.
Come closer, good people.
Zoom, cousin. Oh shit, was this being built at the beginning of the game? I can't remember. I just noticed those buildings for the first time, if they've been there the whole time.